Well, greetings, YouTubians. It's another beautiful morning here in New Jersey. It's Saturday morning, and I'm headed up to the Red Bank area for a benefit for a young girl. I don't actually have all the details. A bunch of my old riding partners are heading up there. I, unfortunately, have work today, so I'm just going to jump in my hoopty pickup truck and head up there, make the scene, and then get to work. I have another family coming in to get tattooed today. So looking forward to it all in all. It's going to be a great day. Right? Sky's blue, sun's out, dogs are yucking up. What's up, guys? So stay tuned. Well, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it just seems like there's too much going on, and other times it doesn't seem like there's anything going on. I just like to accomplish something every day, something that just gives me a little satisfaction or feeling like at least I got something done. So today is one of those days. Like I said, I'm going up to this benefit run in my truck, which is absolutely terrible as far as I'm concerned. And then doing some tattooing, and then actually I might head over to Staten Island after work. On my way to Pennsylvania. I was very graciously invited to be part of an art show on Halloween night from my friend Nick Caruso from Bound for Glory Tattoo in Staten Island. Nick is a really funny guy, amazingly talented man. I look at some of the stuff he does and I can't even figure out how he's doing it. He's doing it. And he's got a great sense of humor and a really, really beautiful shop. So my son and I were invited, along with probably, I don't know, over 50 to 75 other tattooers from the area to submit a piece of art. So I've got mine here. I'm going to pick up Eric's later and hopefully drop him off later tonight. The show is on Halloween, so if it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done. The story of my life. I've arrived here today. Here I met with my best pal, Bob Smeal, in the whole world.
Yes.
We've been good friends for 100 years, man. And to get together with for something like this, a good cause is always good. So the gang is all here.
It's a little too
Put
sunny.
your glasses on.
A little too sunny. That's
Hey,
more
Joe.
like it. Joe,
Please come over here. Join. Mike, come on over here.
What's up, man?
Gentlemen.
Here with the gentlemen, the legends.
Guys,
He is a legend.
Good morning.
Here we are. Good morning to everybody. Everybody's up early. Nobody drinking too much.
No, not yet.
That's water.
Right, so stay tuned. Well, here's my new bike. I decided to just pick one up for the weekend. This is the new 2025 low ride. No, the CVO hot rod, Brad Bastard. I don't know how to start this. I want to ride this thing.
Go ahead.
Right? How bitchin' is this? Do I even fit on this
You
thing?
could have this one for free.
That's what? Amazing.
They didn't tell you this is your gift today.
This is it. Oh, you guys.
Yeah, you won it.
More good friends here? It's a bad mofo, Mike, huh? It's too fast for me.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to tell you guys the junkyard is that way. I'll see you up. I'll be up. That's where that is, right?
What's up, brother? So handsome.
Brother Nick. It's cool. So I guess the plan is to hit a couple of stops and then end up back up here today. Like I said, I'm going to go to the next stop and then I'm going to get my butt to work. It sure is good seeing everybody, man. It's absolutely terrible going to these things in a car. I don't like it. In fact, this is probably the first time I've ever done that, and it's a bummer. But off we go. about that? What a great morning spent with great people for a great cause. So good to see all my good old friends. Of course, I wish I was on two wheels. So I'm headed back to the shop, and I could not resist stopping at one of my favorite spots along the Jersey coast. It's the Twin Lights Historic Site. It's a double lighthouse here right on the Jersey Shore. Been here since 1862. And I don't want to be late for my appointment, so we're going to take a quick walk around here. But the view from the top of this hill is spectacular. You can see all the way to New York City and Brooklyn and Coney Island and all that. But this is such a cool place. Lots of history here. There's an old life-saving station. Look at this. How crazy is that? I guess that's how they were moving people from the boat to the shore. I can't imagine what it must have been like stuck in one of them things. These big pulleys. I'll just trip out walking outside here. Such an amazing view. Just walking up over the top of this hill. Right? New York City off in the distance. Right? You can see the Freedom Tower. Bridges. The Twin Lights themselves. Really something. We had a ton of boats in the water today. Wild. Way out there is Brooklyn in the lower part of Long Island, and then that just jets out east to Montauk. But what a great spot. It's a trip too. You know, there's so many cool things right in your own backyard that people travel the world over to see. And this year has been quite the busy year for traveling for me and my wife, man. We were all over. And there's no better education than travel. I always drag my kids all over this country when they were little, and basically I always thought that they would learn a lot more traveling than they would reading about it in a book. Look at that. I don't know, there's always been something about lighthouses that have intrigued me. I've actually got the Barnegat Lighthouse tattooed on my stomach. I guess it's a beacon to home, right? I think of all these guys that are out in the water, out on the sea, sailors. You know, when you see a lighthouse, you know you're getting close to home. But that's an amazingly large lens right here. I guess this is the original one. Oh. It's 9.5 feet in diameter, and it weighs almost 3,000 pounds. You could see this light 22 miles away. And at night, you could see it for over 70 miles. So, yeah. Huh. There's a hand crank mechanism to keep this thing moving. And there it is. It's really something how places like this are preserved. Who knows, years ago, some land developer might have grabbed this spot, decided to put some luxury condos up, and this would be lost forever. But just beautiful. It's quite the little precarious drive down from the lighthouse. Like I said, I think it's probably one of the highest spots in New Jersey. But what a cool spot. Here's that bridge I just showed you. This bridge is relatively new. This used to be basically a 2-lane, rickety old, I don't know if it was wooden, but it was pretty beat up. So they did this big renovation, made it high enough that any boat can get under it, and off they go. Like I said, you can say what you want about New Jersey, but there's a lot of really beautiful areas here. Like, well, that was a busy morning, and I haven't even gotten to work yet. Just pulling into town now to Red Bank. Looks like everybody's got the fall fever going on. This is where our original shop was. And we opened in 2019. And after we left, somebody moves in there and opens another tattoo shop. Things are not the way they used to be in the tattoo business. That's for sure. I'll say no more about that. But this town's got a lot of character. But like anything with character, people move here because it's so cool, and then it's the first thing they want to change when they get here. Like, look at all this crazy construction. It's madness. All right, well, I'm back at the shop. Time to make the donuts. Do some red tat magic. They're still working away on this place outside. Well, we're back in Pennsylvania. And luckily for me, I actually have a time travel machine. I was saying, I'm back in Pennsylvania. The dogs are running amok here. I just wanted to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. It's really been quite an amazing journey, like I said when I started. The hardest part of any trip is taking the first step. It's been quite the learning curve, and I don't really understand much of it. I don't understand how the algorithm works or any of that stuff, and honestly I don't really care. But I've had some videos that there's one there that's got over 30,000 views. It's wild. And other stuff just kind of stays at a couple hundred views, and I guess but that's not really the point of why I'm doing this. I'm doing it just as kind of a bit of a therapy for myself, keep myself busy on the positive side of town, and kind of chronicling, my everyday life. I named the channel Hammer and Soul, thinking that it was going to be almost exclusive shoe repair stuff, but there's a lot more going on. So I've incorporated a bunch of other things that interest me, between motorcycles, cars and traveling and all that stuff. So I hope if you enjoy the content, please share it with friends of yours. I'm almost at 300 subscribers. It would be cool to get to 500 by the end of the year, but you never know. But stay tuned. My next excursion is up to Staten Island, New York, to the Bound for Glory Halloween art show. So I'm expecting to see a bunch of cool art, a bunch of interesting tattoo artists, and have a good time. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Right on.